So y'all know y'all out Snapchat. And I told you, boy, they follow us so bad, family. Let me see if I can get this car in the cut. Got the car over here in the cut. See how I got the tires off the car? See, I got the tires off the car over there. And you see the parking lot with the cars beaming directly through the cut. So wherever they knew I was going to sit at. Okay, you got to think. They following me around this bad that they had already tracked out everywhere that they knew I could go. Tore down every house that my family owned. Right? Put me in Belfast. Y'all see the difference in my skin and my face. Now you see how this breaking out with me just sitting here at my mama's house. This is the war they got going on with us with our skin, putting stuff around to get on your skin. Right? See how that sun beaming directly at me? Right? This is them trying to create a sickness in me with hot air and cold air. Hot air and cold air, right? Trying to tear my legs and stuff up by having me walk all over town on okie doke missions. Like when I get to the insurance company, they on the phone playing games with the lady so bad she got irritated. And she was a worker, and that's why I went there to get them to take care of the business, because it seemed like when I try to take care of my business, I got somebody on the earbud telling them what to do, so I can't control my business. Now, I showed y'all how I went and paid for that limo. They didn't even give me my money back. I'm still waiting on them to get back with me with my money on a vehicle I purchased to pay for to keep me and my daughter safe, to get us out of the cold. I went down to the mayor's office and spoke with PJ. He acted like he didn't know what was going on. So I sent him a couple of emails on my YouTube channel. Hopefully he's following that family. And maybe he can get back with me on this war that's going on with the local community, with the entitlement program folks he bought in with this affordable housing, job, and health care, right? Hopefully he can get back to me with some answers. Because there's a whole war going on in Greenville, North Carolina, that people seem to be trying to turn a blind eye to, that the cartel done came in and took over. Trying to human traffic. They got the city coded out with green. The city coded out with green everywhere. Right? Right? Bicycles and pals. Mops. Right? Broken fans making noise. And of course, marks on the back of the doors and the walls. So I'm at the back. And I'm showing you what they call the holy war on the local community by following us around with disease and everything else, radiation, right? Because this is them beaming radiation on me, my face breaking out because I ain't put no Vaseline on you. But this is them, this is what they do with that radiation. They beaming it on us. And this is just me sitting here showing you how they wanted the Americans outside so they can beam this radiation on us, messing with our body. You like with Snapchat Queen and AI chatbot friends. This is a war on America. People who came in with these jobs. They got a whole scandal going on out here in Hood. And while they banned me from my mama house, put my sisters in them in the projects, moved them around, and all the places they try to ban me out of, so they can follow me around this bad, harassing, using work, jobs, and everything else. How much life insurance money they trying to collect? Because they got a life insurance scandal going on out here. These are things we got to look into when you're dealing with war. How many times have they bought a death certificate from the funeral home to replace the Americans with? We got to look into these school systems. What are they learning at these schools? Because they're not doing anything outside to justify them being in these colleges. Seems like in the colleges, they're recruiting for war against America. Because nobody in these universities are from this town or this city or this country now. Our population is almost 100,000, if not better, just through the college. Half the population in this town has come through that college. Now, when they come over here through the college and bring their whole family here and build up around the people, and then beaming all this radiation, following us around, tearing up our vehicles, baby, that's a war. Hire 6 police departments to follow the locals, track us down and follow us to steal. And that's why it's sad, because what's the point if you ain't cleaning it up? You come to steal somebody's stuff and tear it up. So what was the point? You're following somebody around mad at their success. I see white folks all day on this social media, not happy for somebody, but you're looking at your phone and anger at them celebrating their life. Why? Put the phone down, baby. It's easy. Go out there and do what they doing and accomplish something with yourself. You ain't got to follow nobody around, man. I mean, you got the same opportunity out here everybody else do. Same thing. Y'all watch me through these social medias, show you how they were stealing my stuff, tearing it up, and I'm still in the background having to build it up with them, still stealing, jealous and mad. They even got a song, if you ain't got no haters, you ain't popping. Baby, don't nobody need no haters to be popping, especially when you want to be by yourself, and they mad because you want to be by yourself. They mad because you ain't in their business, but they all up in yours. They jealous because you doing what you got to do to take care of you as an adult, being responsible, and they mad. And that's why we in a messed up world where people is more worried about what somebody else got going on instead of their own children. Now, when a female and a man can sit here and watch me harder than their child, that's a problem. Especially when they talking about the white man educating their kids when they won't even go to school to learn how to educate their own kids. Especially when they won't even show their kids anything when they got them at home, besides them sitting in front of a device hating on somebody or sitting around in circles hating on somebody. But they don't want to hear that. Self-check. They don't want to hear that. Let me check myself. Let me separate, check myself, see what's going on with me instead of what's going on with everybody else. They don't want to hear that. You live with Snapchat Queen AI chat, my friend. We're going to have some adult conversations in these roundtable talks now, because it seems like the children can have an adult conversation where the adults can't have one. Children are watching the adults tell them to do right while they're watching them do wrong. Then tell them to do wrong while at the same time telling them to do right. This the world we in 2025, fam. You can't phantom. People sat around all these years to do this. And that's why I say it's time to get on this damn internet and do reality checks. Because anytime somebody's sitting in front of a gadget watching you that hard, mad, because you enjoying your life, it's time to put this phone down. It's time to put social media down. Especially when you tribe yourselves out and empire yourselves out the dumbness. Only to spread AIDS and disease to each other in these tribes and empires. Baby, ain't nobody with it. That's why I stand alone, baby, because I ain't nobody about to join the tribe to give myself no AIDS and no disease to be part of your clique. Just like you sit down here messing with my face with this radiation, baby. That's why I'm showing them on camera what y'all doing with radiation. COVID. How you trying to get the local people COVID with the radiation that's beaming? I didn't take the shot. That's why it's not affecting me, and that's why they mad. And that's why it's sad when people sitting around watching you mad. Because of stuff they did in their life. They don't want to hold themselves accountable for. Stuff they did with their life. And don't want to deal with reality. They want to stay in a dream because they messed up. They want to stay in a dream, not reality. I guess if you gave yourself AIDS for somebody else dollar, you want to keep dreaming too. I gotta go, fam. Cause this is it. I can't live in nobody else's dream when I'm living in reality. So, family, to keep yourself safe from this, get you some Vaseline. I got some Vaseline. I just wanted to show y'all how they get you with this radiation. Vaseline will take it right down. I got some. It's in the house though. But keep you some Vaseline, family. Keep your little small thing of Vaseline. Boy, you got to use what they use. Vaseline cleared right up. I'll show y'all later how fast Vaseline clear this stuff up. I'll be back. You live with Snapchat Queen, the AI chatbot friend. Boy, I just woke up and they mad because I woke up like this and hit record. I just had to show y'all, baby, this. I ain't nothing bad and bougie about me. I'm me. You got to be comfortable in your skin. And when people not comfortable in their skin, they start trying to get in your skin because they not comfortable. That's a problem. You got to wake up happy with who you are. Not what somebody else wants you to be, baby. If you can't wake up happy, be beautiful with what you look like, you got to put a filter on everything. Baby, no, that's not you being comfortable with yourself. That's self-esteem problem with yourself. There's self-esteem problems with yourself, and you dealing with a lot of people out here that don't got no esteem about themselves. They worrying about what somebody else think about. They never grew past what somebody else think about. So materialistic mindset and makeup. That's why we call it makeup. You're missing. You're scared to wake up like this and feel beautiful with yourself. This is why we get up and come sit in the sun before we get ourselves going. Because the sun charges you up. It give you energy, it give you life. Then you go in there and clean yourself up. You get your thoughts to yourself. What you rushing for? Everybody rushing for a bag. To do what? Give it to somebody else. And never sit down and take the time for themselves. When you get up, you're supposed to have time for yourself. You sit with God in the sun. You meditate, you get grounded. This is how you become beautiful, because you're getting all that toxic out of you in the morning. You're clearing your head, you're getting your thoughts together on what you want to do in your vision, what you see your day as, not what somebody trying to put in your day. And when you get somebody that's trying to put something in your way, you cuss their ass out and beat the hell out of them and get them out your way because they doing too much. It's called protect yourself from them. You stand your ground. Get the fuck on. Be clear. That goes with them trying to interfere in your day. That's when you protect yourself. Keep it simple. Keep life simple, family. Just keep it simple, baby. Doing too much is. I shop at the Dollar Tree and it make folks mad. I mean, this how ignorant people have gotten in 2025. They see you shopping at the Dollar Tree. This candle can cost $10 in Target or Ross or Belks, right? JC Penney, one of them stores, right? I go to the Dollar Tree, get the same daggone candle for $1.50 and a tell whole soul up. Make it make sense, boy. That's how jealous they done got in 2025. You're mad because somebody know how to save money. Boy, they on the outspending each other's free outside and everybody living off free credit card and green dot service. Tap and go without paying for it. Y'all out with Snapchat Queen AI chat box friend. Boy, we got some topics to get on, boy. We behind. Boy, we got to wake these fools up. Boy, they done lost their mind outside.